Hello everyone, it's David the Diabetic back with another video. Before I get into today's topic, let's discuss a diabetes fail that occurred to me today. It's a diabetes fail! So, I was getting off work and I wanted to work out today after work, but I went down to the gym, went into the locker room, took off my work clothes and was about to put on my workout gear, and of course, as I took off my shirt, my Dexcom fell off with the shirt. And if you look here, that's where my new Dexcom was put in by my wife after I got off. And here's my battle wound from the Dexcom that fell off. It's really hard to get this sticky stuff off unless you just sit in there and scrub in the shower for a long time. So I still have my battle wound from this afternoon, but big diabetes fail. I couldn't keep track of my blood sugars while I was working out. It was like the Stone Ages when you had to check your blood sugar, but I didn't have a glucometer with me. So, giant diabetes fail, but let's get to today's topic. This is, how can a type 1 diabetic survive the zombie apocalypse? So this idea actually came to me before YouTube even existed. Back in 2000, the show Survivor started. The basic premise is, try to survive the elements, survive the other people, and if you can last the longest, you win $1 million. So I immediately thought I could never participate in this show. I am dependent on insulin, and if my blood sugar went low or high, I wouldn't make it more than 5 minutes out there on that island, especially with the heat and the weather. I just couldn't make it. So I started thinking, what if an actual plane crash happened and I ended up on an island? What if Y2K happened and the world was about to end? What if a zombie apocalypse occurred? Now, as a type 1 diabetic, you don't get much from the movies and TV, so you don't really know what to do. I've seen diabetics in movies and they miss the bill big time, just like most of the public, and part of what I want to do with my channel is inform the public about diabetes and what it really is, but Hollywood misses it just like everybody else. You never see a diabetic character in Zombieland, you never see it in The Walking Dead. So what are we going to do? Speaking of Zombieland, they have a set of rules to live by if there is, in fact, a zombie apocalypse. So I thought I'd give you 5 rules to live by if you are in a zombie apocalypse and you're type 1 diabetic. Let's go. This one's true for anyone who is in a zombie apocalypse, but even more so for type 1 diabetics. They are going to be the bottom of the food chain of any group of people trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. They need the most medicine. We're going to be dependent on insulin our whole lives, so we're going to need to have supply. And when it comes down to it, when someone's got to go, it's going to be you. They're going to have you do all the riskier maneuvers and things of that nature. So if someone's been with you with diabetes and they've followed that with you, they will understand and will help you get through this situation. So make sure you're with the people that actually love you. This one's obvious, but it must be said. Obviously, we need insulin. If we don't have insulin, we're pretty much going to be dead within 2 days. And they'll probably feast on our bodies. So make sure you have a supply. Hopefully you're on the 3-month supply plans that insurance companies do and things of that nature, but make sure you are fully stocked with insulin. Not even necessarily pump supplies. We're going to have to find syringes, we're going to have to find all kinds of different things, but make sure insulin is your number 1 priority, and then anything after that is just icing on the cake. So the zombies aren't your biggest enemy here. It's making sure you have your supply. So where's the best place to get insulin? A pharmacy. Now you got to get there fast because these are going to be raided pretty quickly. There are a lot of people with a lot of diseases, not to mention the junkies and things of that nature. So make sure you get there fast and you try to get as much insulin as you can. Insulin does expire, but I think expired insulin is still better than no insulin at all. So raid these damn pharmacies. This one's going to be by far the hardest one. You're going to have to find someone who has the experience, be it in the science field or the diabetes field, who knows what goes into insulin, who knows how to make insulin and make it work. You're going to run out of insulin eventually, so we need to make a new supply. So either go out in the world, try to make contacts, try to find somebody who knows what they're doing and join their group. I'm lucky, I know some people who are kind of in this field, so shout out to Laura. I want you in my group if we ever have to deal with this situation. But make sure you find somebody who can make you some insulin. Okay, there's gonna be some problems. You're gonna get hit, you're gonna possibly get in fights with humans, you're gonna have to be running away from zombies, so you're gonna get hurt. And if you've had diabetes for any length of time, you know it takes longer. Your immune system's weaker, you bruise faster, you bruise longer. A bruise on a normal person would take 2 days, ours would be there for 2 weeks. I was recovering from wisdom teeth surgery for 2-3 weeks. So make sure you do everything you can to make sure no infections occur. You bandage up all your scratches because that could kill you just as easily as a zombie or not having any insulin. Well, that's our show, and I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit off the beaten path, but I will get back to some actual more diabetes stuff next time. But I just wanted to do something fun, so be sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time.